Kicking off the last week of hockey with a game that means absolutely nothing, but hey, don't tell this kid that. He's fired up. Sens take this one 4-3. Over to another meaningless game, but again, do not tell Joey Wall that, because he's out here stretching out like he's Gumby. Second half of a back-to-back for the Leafs. They get the job done 4-1 and get that much closer to locking up the Atlantic Division. Edmonton, Winnipeg? Okay, this one definitely does not mean anything. 4-1 Oil win. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Flames corner, baby. They host San Jose in a simply must-win game, and it's not the greatest start here. Toffoli rips a shot, and the Flames leave Wolf out to dry as Toffoli just comes in and finishes off his rebound uncontested. But they respond. It's Adam Klapka. He goes west, gains some space, and finds Mackenzie Weegar, who walks into an absolute bomb. Tie game. Sharon Govich picks up a bouncing puck. Nice little curl and drag, and that's the lead for the Flames. Can they hold the lead and lock it down?
Off the glass again, comes right back out in front, and how Wolf reacted.
Kelly, scores!
Yes, they can. We're humming, boys and girls. It's gonna happen. The Flames are 2 points out with a game in hand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Primetime Monday Night Hockey. Win, and you're officially in the dance. Habs' 5th overall pick, Ivan Demidov, makes his debut, and before the first period even ends, the guy already has his first NHL point and his first NHL goal. Call that man Ivan Demigod. Chicago answers back with 2 power play goals, plus another off of a defensive breakdown, and suddenly it is 3-2 Blackhawk. Not the greatest back check in there, eh? Season on the line, Cole Caulfield sends the Bell Center into a frenzy.
Play to Hudson, though. Hudson walks right in. Passed up. They score!
Great setup from Lane Hudson, pulling all the attention before dishing it backdoor to Cole Caulfield. Overtime solved nothing, and so here we are. Season's on the line, and it is to be decided in the shootout. Frankie Nazar comes down on Monty, pulls the forehand backhand, but no dice. Next shooter, Patty Laine tries to go upstairs, and Soderblom gives him the old how do you do, look what I found. But wait, hang on just 1 second. The refs go back in time and say, hey, that Nazar shot, yeah, it actually went in the net. So now, Teravainen with a chance to win it, but he sends it to the sky, which leaves it all on the shoulders of the captain, Nick Suzuki. He needs to score to keep the Habs alive. Puck goes off Soderblom's pad, off the crossbar, bounces back down, but it does not cross the line. The Montreal Canadiens lose and leave the door open for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Back in the beginning of April, the Oilers played the Kings in LA and lost 3-0. This time around, the Oilers host the Kings in Edmonton, and they get shut out yet again, this time 5-0. After the game, Philip Deneau is accusing the Oilers of trying to injure them before the playoffs, and Corey Perry's just like, I don't know what he's talking about, I'm just playing hockey. The rivalry is already getting heated up right before the playoffs. Oilers fans, the last time you scored a goal on this team was back in January. How you guys feeling about this first round matchup? Where's your confidence level at? Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Canucks hosting the Sharks. This game means absolutely nothing. The Canucks take the Aquarium battle 2-1 in OT.
Shoots and scores!
His goal number 400 in the career of Austin Matthews.
Leafs in Buffalo for game 81. Marner picks up his 100th point. First time he's ever had a 100-point season, if you can believe it. And Austin Matthews picks up career goal number 400. But the biggest milestone of all, the Maple Leafs win the Atlantic Division for the 3rd time since they last won the Cup. Pretty solid little Tuesday night for the boys in blue. The Sens host the Blackhawks. Frankie Nazar continues his run of terror on Canada as Nazar sends a laser to the back of the net. Sens fall 4-3 in overtime. Flames hosting the Golden Knights, but I have some bad news, Flames fans. Flame Corner is officially dead. The Flames are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. With St. Louis defeating Utah tonight, all the Flames could do is match the Blues' point total, and the Blues have the regulation win tiebreak. Yeah, well, it was fun while it lasted. Round of applause for Justin Wolf, though. This guy is the real deal. Flames fans, you should be excited for the future. The Habs head into Wednesday looking for a single point just to get into the playoffs. Nick Suzuki breaks the 1-1 deadlock and gives the Habs the lead. Caden Gooley then walks in and rips his second of the night. The Habs hold on, and for the first time in 4 years, the Montreal Canadiens are off to the playoffs. The Winnipeg Jets finish off their season with 116 points and an overtime winner against the Ducks. The Vegas Golden Knights completely stomp the Vancouver Canucks. Better luck next season there, Canucks fans. And the Edmonton Oilers blank the Sharks 3-0, and that's it, boys and girls. All the games tomorrow, they don't matter. So the bracket is set. Let's get into some predictions for the playoffs. Winnipeg is set to take on the St. Louis Blues in their first round, and although the Blues have been a little hot as of late, we are sticking in Canada here. We are saying Jets take this in 5. They've got a stellar offensive core, great defense, and the best goalie in the world. This should be no problem at all for the Winnipeg Jets. In terms of the renewed Edmonton-LA series, we are unfortunately going to go against Canada here and say the Kings take this one in 6. Even before the Oilers' loss of Matthias Ekholm, we give the edge defensively and in net to the LA Kings. The only hope for the Oilers is if those two superstars in Edmonton completely dominate the series. The Montreal Canadiens are taking on the best team in the East in the Washington Capitals, and we are going to be taking the Capitals in this series. We will say the Caps take it in 5. The Canadiens have been a great story and have been electric to watch, but we're going to go with the more experienced and better team overall for this series. And finally, the Battle of Ontario. The Ottawa Senators take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. We think this is going to be one of the best series in the first round. We like the matchup. It is not as one-sided as some may think. Even though the Senators swept the season series this year, we are going to say Leafs in 5. Ultimately, we believe playoff experience and lack of playoff experience is going to play a big role in this series. Let us know your predictions in the comments. Who do you have making it out of the first round? Do you think we will see any sweeps? Do you think we will see an upset? Let us know your thoughts. Let's start a conversation in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. If you really liked it, feel free to share it with a hockey lover like yourself, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button on the way out. 93% of you guys are not subscribed, so again, press the button. It is free, and it really helps us out on the road to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully before the playoffs start. Speaking of playoffs, we're actually going to be going on vacation. Unfortunate timing, we know, but we will be back covering the playoffs as soon as we can, so fret not, you will not miss any coverage. We don't know when we'll be back, but we will be back, so just keep an eye out for that in your subscription box. That is why you need to turn on notifications and subscribe so you don't miss the inevitable return of True North Hockey.